Welcome back, you guys, to the Madden 23 Bucs franchise, and we are in Week 3 playing against the Texans this week, who are also 1-1, and Bryce Young, obviously, is their quarterback. He got drafted, I think, with, like, the top... I think he was drafted number 1? Number 2? I'm not sure. Anyways, the first mock has come out, and right now, we're projected to have the number 1 overall pick, so I'm not sure how to feel about that, but it's telling us right now that we're going to draft Darren Waddle, who is a projected, round 1 talent. The right end out of Florida at 6'6". He's got a block shed. Looks like a really good run stopper so far, but really the guy that we've been looking at is Taylor George. So not the most accurate. We also have the 8th pick right now as well after making some trades. And do we have another first round pick? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. But, still, we don't know a ton about the prospects yet, so we're not going to get too deep into it. We're going to look at players that we need to re-sign. And so here's the big thing that I wanted to look at. Mike Evans, integral to the team. 30 years old. He's, on the way down. Still superstar X Factor. And he has no interest in re-signing with us. And I can't blame him. One of the things that he wants is he wants a franchise QB. Could Taylor George be that QB? Maybe. But we don't know that that's going to be the case, even if we draft him with the number 1 or number 2 overall pick. But we need to figure out re-signing him or what we're going to do with him. The same goes for Antoine Winfield, who's only 25 years old, but he does not want to re-sign with the team. He has no interest in re-signing. But he's young, and, one of these two players we could use our franchise tag on if they really don't want to re-sign. Shaq Mason has pretty low interest as well. And then Devin White has decently high interest, which is great to see. Bryce Callahan has decently high interest, and these are the main players that we're kind of concerned about re-signing. Bryce Callahan's not that high up on my priority list. It's mostly Devin White is very high up at 25 years old. The future leader of the defense at middle linebacker. He is somebody that we have to re-sign, so I think we're going to wait until week 5 to make any of our re-signings. With $60 million in cap space right now, we want to make sure that we have enough for Devin White first, and then we want to make sure we have enough for potentially Mike Evans and Antoine Winfield. And I'm open to trading one of the 3 of these players, or maybe 2, but I really don't want to do that. But if my hand is forced, then there's nothing I can really do about it. Really, I like having Mike Evans on the team. There's no other receiver quite like him. DK Metcalf might be the closest option at 6'4", but Mike Evans, the jump ball, 6'5" receiver with superstar X Factor, can completely bail out Baker Mayfield this season on a lot of big plays as long as he stays healthy. And yeah, I really just don't want to get rid of him, but we'll have to see how negotiations progress once we get to week 5. All right, playing at NRG Stadium against the Texans. Again, Bryce Young is the QB for the Texans. And so far, 3 TDs, 3 picks. Not a fantastic start. Well, I guess that was their second game only. He threw 3 interceptions in that game alone. They must have passed a lot to throw 3 TDs and 3 picks. But they are 1-1. They have a similar overall to us. I would say that they're slightly worse than us. But they do have their future at franchise quarterback with Bryce Young, and we're looking to kind of make that next move ourselves. And, again, we're not sure which way we're leaning right now. If we're leaning towards trying to sneak into the playoffs, which I don't think is going to happen. But the thing is, we're in the NFC South. It is possible because we don't have a lot of competition in the NFC South. I mean, really, the Saints don't have a QB yet. The Panthers don't really have a QB as far as I remember. And the Falcons, do they have Desmond Ridder? I'm not sure. So, really, it's a bunch of NFC South teams that don't have, franchise quarterbacks that are trying to make the playoffs. And it's possible that we do make it, but does that help our long-term success? I don't think so. We have a lot of aged veterans on the team that already have that playoff experience, so I don't think getting playoff experience for our young guys is that valuable. So I think really, I don't want to be actively, trying to tank, but we're also, if we get the number 1 pick and we draft our quarterback, that might just be what happens. The least entertaining season of all time potentially, but we're gonna come out here and we're gonna fight. We're not just giving it up for free. We're not gonna be like the Sam Hinkie Sixers. We are going to make sure to actually put an effort forward to at least try to get some wins. Again, beating rookie QBs isn't that hard to do. Baden will leave us. Oh, almost getting a pick there, I felt like. But Bryce Young does make the completion on 3rd and 1 after the incompletion. They're in strong. Looks like a running formation. And it's play action. Can we get there? Short completion. We had no one in the flat, it seemed like. And we forced him down finally at the 41-yard line. So far, a lot of play action, a lot of short passes from Bryce Young, making sure the rookie stays comfortable. And, you know, it says he's 6 feet. Another play action play. Wow. Devin White can't get his hands up. Jamel Dean gets beat on the play. Oh, my God. Can we go get a tackle? Addison takes it all the way for the touchdown. Yeah, I just realized they have Jordan Addison on the team, too. So they have a great receiver with them. First play, we're going play action, taking a deep shot to Mike Evans. Can we make Mike Evans happy? Come on. Get it to him, and he gets his hands on it. Wow. What a pretty ball from Baker on that play. And, yeah, no, with Baker's stats, I just did not expect that perfect of a ball to Mike Evans. Wide open. Underneath, though, is Irv Smith. Oh, he falls down at the 1. And we're going to give Leonard Fournette a touch. In goal line. They have everyone set up against the line. Could probably do a QB sneak, but we're going to see if we can sneak in with Leonard Fournette instead. And on the run, Leonard Fournette gets tackled for a 1-yard loss. And I don't know. I don't know what I expected, but the blocking was not great. On this play, we're going to try play action, see if Mike Evans is open over top. Otherwise, Leonard Fournette could be open. Leonard Fournette's wide open. And just hold on to it. He does for the TD. Getting Leonard Fournette a TD one way or another. And we come back and immediately tie it up after the big grab by Mike Evans, tying it 7-7. And like I was saying earlier, you know, the Texans with Bryce Young, you know, do you think Bryce Young actually goes to the Texans? I'm not sure if he does. But, you know, also, yeah, I was saying too, Bryce Young is supposedly 6 feet tall, but everyone talks about how short he is. I don't think he cannot actually be 6 feet tall. I mean, they're talking about how short he is, but also how little he weighs. He's like, you know, just kind of, he's kind of light. He's like 180, 190 pounds, which is super light for a QB. Jordan Addison already having 15 catches. 15 catches in 2 games? That's crazy volume for a rookie wide receiver. But, yeah, so I just, I'm not sure if Bryce Young is going to go to the Texans or not, but really, like, bro, like 6 feet tall is not that short. On the carry, we finally get there with Jamel Dean. The run blocking has been really good for the Texans so far. Shaq Barrett had no shot of, like, getting over there. On 1st and 10, we're going to bring in man blitz to stop the run and try to force Bryce Young to make a tight window throw. Throwing it underneath, another drag route, and Jordan Addison breaks another tackle, making it 2nd and 1. And Jordan Addison, we got to do a PED check after the game. He's going absolutely crazy so far for 3 catches for 80 yards in the first quarter. Like, I don't know what to say. And it's a run up the middle. Dameon Pierce and Devin White was there, but Diabate coming in, helping taking him down. But he does pick up the first. Dameon Pierce had a really good rookie campaign. I thought that Dameon Pierce got like a serious injury with the Texans last year, but apparently he didn't. I don't know why I thought he did, but he got injured, I think, for a couple weeks. Dameon Pierce, oh, not Dameon Pierce with the carry, but Diabate with the tackle on Tucker, making it 2nd and 6. And so far the run defense has been pretty poor. Again, the run blocking has been fantastic, but it's been a big issue. Let's see if they run another play with a drag. Oh, it's a stretch to the right, and we finally get there for a big stop. They're kind of running outside, trying to get away from Vita Vea, it seems like, who is our #1 run stopper. And, you know, I don't blame them. He is just like a game wrecker, like we talked about. And over the middle, Bryce Young gets a completion finally, having a lot of time in the pocket to make a decision. And so far, 5 for 6. Really bad coverage. I mean, it was cover 4. They did a lot of routes over the middle. That's kind of neat. And we're going to try another man blitz. Watching the double move. Up top, though, Jamel Dean, 1-on-1. Oh, my God. Yeah, now, Jordan Addison, let's go ahead and have him pee in a cup, and we'll do a PED test after the game. Actually, can we do it at the end of the quarter? This dude's got like 100 receiving yards in a TD already. On the return, our rookie receiver, who hasn't made a catch yet. Jalen Hyatt, fantastic on kick return so far. Good blocking. Oh, he almost broke it too for the TD. Oh my God. That was going to be so awesome. Because Jordan Addison so far has completely outplayed him. I mean, admittedly, Jordan Addison is getting like a lot of looks. And Jalen Hyatt isn't really on the field, in front of Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. But that would have been a really nice performance there. Irv Smith over the top beats his man one-on-one. Derek Stingley takes it down to the 33-yard line. Baker Mayfield's looking good so far. 4 for 4. 100 passing yards in the TD. On the season so far for us, he has 0 touchdowns and 3 picks. So far he's looking really good. Leonard Fournette on the carry, breaking 1 tackle for a gain of 4. And last game, he did play really well. 12 carries for 78 yards. And, overall he's actually done really well, averaging a lot of yards per carry, but has not gotten into the end zone. On 2nd and 6, we're going to try verts out of trips. Irv Smith is wide open underneath and needs to hold on to it down at the 20-yard line. Baker Mayfield so far, no incompletions. Kind of surprising. We're going to try a jet sweep with Chris Godwin. And this might work. It's hard to tell. On the carry, good block on the outside by Otten as Godwin goes down at the 9-yard line. And so far, we're really moving the ball. This is unusual for our offense, but the Texans' defense is pretty garbage, too. On 2nd and 1, the slant for Mike Evans could be wide open. He's getting kind of hot. Over the top, doing a high-point pass. Oh, I can't hold on to it in triple coverage. I can't blame him for that one. I almost want to give him another shot. I feel like if we funnel him the ball like every single play, will he want to re-sign with us? Just like, can we give him the ball every play and maybe he'll like us more? Baker on the run out and scrambling for the first. Fumbles the ball out at the 2-yard line. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. So far, though, we have not made Bryce Young look like a rookie. And that is exactly what we did to Will Levis in our previous game. On the carry by Leonard Fournette, in for his second TD of the game, this time for his first rushing touchdown. And this game is looking like a whole lot of offense, no defense being played. This might be a high-scoring game. And I don't really know why. I mean, like, the offenses for either team are not great, and the defenses aren't great either. I just didn't expect 14-14 to start the second quarter. All right, so Jordan Addison with 2 TDs, 4 catches, 112 yards so far. Randy Moss-esque. And we are literally just going to bracket this dude. I mean, I'm literally just going to take Devin White and double team him every play because this is ridiculous. Where is he? He's on the right. Okay. I don't care what it takes. Okay, he's motioned over. It's a run. Tucker on the carry. Devin White's getting blocked. God, great blocks again, and he's not going down easy. Picks up another first. 3 carries for 30 yards. Where is the defense at? Seriously. I mean, they got momentum right now, but it's just like we can't tackle. We can't shed a block. We can't cover a receiver. What are we even doing out here? Dameon Pierce on the carry, and he breaks another tackle. Oh, my God. Antoine Winfield prematurely tackle or dove. Can't even talk. And Dameon Pierce takes it in for the TD. Oh, my God. Bro, what is going on? They have 21 points to start the second quarter. I can't get a single stop. This is looking like, really ugly. Like, I'm not sure what's going on. Jalen Hyatt on the return. Can we get this one to break away? Good blocks. I blocked him right into Jalen Hyatt, though. Down the 19-yard line. And putting a lot of pressure on Baker. Baker has been fantastic so far, making a lot of completions. Not throwing a lot of bad balls, really, at all, but asking him to score every single drive is, just a recipe for disaster. On the catch, Irv Smith immediately grabbing it, and obviously I did not intend to do that quickly. On 2nd and 5, Mike Evans over the middle, wide open. Not really wide open, but fitting it into a tight window as Baker. And I'm going to slow it down after this play. I'm running too much no huddle. I'm going to try a play action tight end screen and see if it's there. Oh, Irv Smith jumped over the D lineman, and that forced an incompletion. Is that not DPI? Literally getting in his way where he has to jump over him. Is that not a DPI? I mean, does he have to physically touch him? I don't know. On 2nd and 10, got Irv Smith and Gage that could be open on the seam. And Irv Smith is wide open. Or, sorry, Gage is wide open. Down to the 50. Another nice grab. And no defense is being played either way. There's just literally no defense being played. And we're going to try an RPO. So far, everything has worked. We'll see if this RPO works. And Gage is... Oh, no. I thought the blocking was going to stay there, but Gage loses a yard almost, making it 2nd and 10. Got trips out on the right side. And we're going to send Godwin on a go. Gonna try flood. And Irv Smith is open underneath. Probably should have been a little more... Wow, that was a bad ball. We should have been a little bit more patient. The corner route was going to come open. On 3rd and 10 now, we got 3 tight ends out. And Irv Smith could be open. Looks more like Otten's going to be open. And he holds on to it, trying to dive forward. It's going to be 4th and 1. And I'm feeling the pressure to go for this. I'm going for it on 4th and 1. And I'm drawing up just the perfect play. All right, on 4th and 1, I like Godwin to get open on the zig route. Otherwise, I'm just tossing up to Mike, or Irv Smith could be open on the drag. We'll see. Godwin's just wide. He holds on to it, luckily. Whew. He was wide open for a second there. It almost got covered, but a good throw by Baker again. Having a lot of really accurate passes so far, aside from that one to the flat earlier in this drive. I'm going to try a fake little jet sweep end around and seeing if we can take the shot to Mike Evans. Oh, they're in the backfield already. Holy crap. But Leonard Fournette, he holds on to it. A good grab by him. We were going to take a shot play there. Hurst is injured on the play, though. We're going to take a shot there to Mike Evans, but they were literally in the backfield instantaneously. On 2nd and 2, they have a light box. I'm going to try running it with Fournette. Up the middle, it's kind of there. We kind of try to squeeze our way in, getting only 1 yard on the play. On 3rd and 1, we're going to do play action, seeing if they bite on it. They have a lot of people up on the line. And I think this could be there. On the out... Oh, crap. We ran right into Gross Matos, who looked like he was containing. Oh, my God. They were containing on that play. From 54 on 4th and 10, we're going to try it. They got full momentum, so we might actually miss this. Let's see. Can we make it with Suckup? He's sucked a little bit here. Oh, it's coming back left. Oh, and it's just wide right. We overcorrected. He's got some curve on that thing. Pause. On 1st and 10 from 44. We're bringing Diabate and Devin White on a blitz. I'm literally just going to blitz off the right side. See if we can get pressure on him. Got to watch for Addison. It's a run play, though. Oh, Brisker trying to make the tackle. Finally bring him down for like a 6-yard gain is Tucker again. We got to test the whole Texans team. What has happened all of a sudden where we're tackling him for what should be like a 2-yard gain, and then they just spin forward. Another carry by Pierce. We get in the backfield. Great tackle by Diabate. Diabate has been fantastic in run coverage so far. You made that crazy tackle against Derrick Henry when he was in X Factor, last game. Watching underneath, really watching that curl. Oh, that's a late hit. Kenyon Green going down with an injury. For a second, I thought it was the dude that we just ran into, but it wasn't. He was holding us back. 1st and 10 from the 46, and we're bringing a blitz off the right side, trying to get any sort of pressure on Bryce Young to make him uncomfortable, but they keep running the ball whenever we do bring the blitz. Pierce gets stopped for a loss finally, though, and that's going to be the 2-minute warning. All right, we're bringing base 3-4 on 2nd and 11, even though they got... Looks like 4 receivers out. They got 3 receivers, and they got their running back out. You got Joey Tryon playing coverage. I don't love it. And, oh, my God, there's Addison again making another grab. And this might be... it's looking right now like this dude's about to break the record for receiving yards in the game. And maybe even TDs. But, okay, so we got him on the right side. He's targeted again. Bryce Young is he's just staring down Jordan Addison. It's insane. We got Chenal in on this play. They got Addison on a one-on-one to the right. It's a halfback screen. Great coverage there by Devin White. Making it 3rd and 3. And I'm not sure exactly what I want to play in this situation. We got burnt on cover 3 last time. Dropping back with Joey Tryon. We got it covered. Bryce Young could escape out. Instead, he throws it away. I thought he was going to run straight at the middle. I thought it was there. And it looks like they might be going for this on 4th and 3. They are. Wow, ballsy. 4th and 3. Get everyone up on the line. We're not pressing, though. Worry about the underneath routes. It's a run to Dameon Pierce. We're getting blocked. We forced a fumble. Oh, they land on it, though. Oh, my God. With a minute remaining. All right, 1 minute remaining. We do have our timeout, or 1 timeout. The Texans opt to finally use a timeout with a minute left. I thought they'd want to burn more time, being already at the 18-yard line. We're going to go into cover 2. They got Jordan Addison outright by himself. Carlton Davis playing good coverage. His halfback screen. Can we get there? Jaquan Brisker helping make the tackle on Tucker. And they use their second timeout. They're acting like they got 15 seconds left. I mean, you got like a whole minute. Can't run like a 1 minute offense from the 13. I don't get it. Anyways, 2nd and 5. Playing cover 3 again. Got the curl covered. And underneath again, Bryce Young just picking us apart. The defense is brutal right now. I can't lie. It's bad. It's bad. All right, we're playing cover 2 again. We haven't learned our lesson yet. Watching over the middle. It's not there. Bryce Young trying to scramble. Oh, we missed with Devin White. He throws it away instead. We got lucky. On 2nd and goal. They're in pistol. Definitely a pass play out of 2nd and goal. And we got the over the middle coverage. Oh, I was trying to bait him into the throw into the end zone, but instead he just opted to throw it outside again, making it 3rd and goal from the 7. And really, I'm just going to run cover 2 again, Tampa 2. And we're going to play really low. Don't want to get beat. Well, actually, playing up top. Oh, back to the end zone. Oh, thank God we got pressure. Who got in on that play? Making it 4th and goal. It was Joey Tryon. A great play by Joe Tryon because, yeah, no, back left corner of the end zone was actually wide open. We left him open on that play. All right, we're going to just do a counter play with Fournette. Try to take it to half. Good run by Fournette. Again, Fournette with super high carrying and not too worried about him fumbling the football. He's got, like, I think he might actually have the highest carrying in the game. On 2nd and 11, we're going to try an RPO. Most likely just going to give it to Fournette. I don't think this slant is going to be there to Evans anyways. Kind of is. And Evans drops it, making 3rd and 11. All right, well, we're going to run it one more time. And if the Texans call a timeout, I'm actually going to be pissed. We're going to run it with Fournette. And we're going to try just a straight up run up the middle out of I form. And yeah, like I said, if they call a timeout, like, there's 7 seconds. You know, just let it go to half. On the carry, Fournette picking up no yards, and the Texans use a timeout. We're going to go to half anyways because nothing's happening here. All right, we start the second half receiving. Jalen Hyatt going to be on the return, and we're going to try to get him some touches on offense. And running out to the left, good first kickoff return of the half. Out to the 25-yard line, and Mayfield and the offense coming back out into the field. And we're going to try again, like I said, to mix things up a little bit. It's getting a little stagnant on offense. Running a lot of pistol sets. Again, right now, Houston has 300 yards total, and we just need to try to keep up. Fournette coming open, holds on to it despite the DPI, going down at the 45-yard line. Oh, it was holding on the offense. Oh my God! Instead of it being, you know, a DPI and getting, you know, 15 extra yards, it's 1st and 20 again. Okay, this time we're going to try... I don't feel like running Baker. I like Gage underneath, but, you know, Mike Evans actually might be wide open on this play. Going to give him a shot over the top. Oh, we got the throw off. Mike Evans, one-on-one, almost grabbed it. It's going to be 3rd and 24. That's what he gives you. He gives you that opportunity to just make a dumb play sometimes and literally just bail you out. That time, we actually probably had him open. We just didn't have enough time to make the throw. On 3rd and 24... I'm going to send Gage out to the left. Try this play. Mike Evans is open, but over the... Oh, my God. We take a sack. Down by 12 points now. The blocking did not hold up. Gross Matos making another big play for the Texans. All right, we're coming out in nickel from the 50-yard line after the safety kickoff. And, you know, they've been rushing it super effectively. They've been passing it super effectively. We got the curl. Oh, good coverage by Jamel Dean. Finally getting one stop on Jordan Addison. Making life harder a little bit for Bryce Young at least. Now 2nd and 10. And Tucker's in on the play. Usually when Tucker's in, it looks like it's going to be a pass. Oh, the out is wide open. Bad coverage by Diabate. Getting burnt. Just like the most obvious route by Tucker as well. On 3rd and 4, what's our number one thing we got to do? We got to shut down Jordan Addison. He's open. We're covering underneath. Callahan's there. Tucker gets tackled. Jordan... Jaquan Brisker forcing the fumble and Barrett on the recovery. I was kind of worried we weren't going to get that fumble for a second. But a great hit by Jaquan Brisker. And, yeah, like I said, when we kind of have their tell now that when Tucker's in, it's a pass. And Brisker just laying him out, laying the wood. On 1st and 10, we're going to come out with a run. And if this run is not super successful, we're going to try Rashad White out a little bit more. Wonder Fournette on the carry. Actually picks up a good amount of yards after getting contacted about 2 yards after the line of scrimmage. But we're still going to bring Fournette, or we're going to bring Rashad White in for a couple plays out of gun. Just because, again, I like what he can do. He's a young player with star development. We got to get him some touches, and sometimes I just forget to with Fournette, who can kind of just eat all the snaps from White sometimes. On the carry by White, losing a yard on the play did not help his chances there, but the blocking wasn't great anyways. On 3rd and 6, I like Mike Evans pressed on the left side. We're going to send Irv Smith on a go to maybe bring the solo safety up top to come help on him. And we got Mike over the top, throwing it a little bit low. Oh, my God. We let the DB get into the play because we didn't throw a moon ball. And we got to punt it again because we're at around 37. And, yeah, like, the thing is we just can't get behind because when we get behind it, we have to make Baker Mayfield make a lot of plays for our offense. And, you know, it's a lot easier when we can be balanced and we don't have to just pass the ball all the time. If we run past 50-50, it seems like we have a lot more success on offense. But right now, with being down 12 points, we just got to pass it more. It just is what it is. We're, you know, in the middle of the 3rd quarter. Oh, one-on-one. Tucker with another grab. Tucker seems like a really good receiving option at running back. 1st and 10 from the 50 now after the grab. And Bryce Young, again, with Tucker in the backfield, we're looking at a pass again. Not thinking about the run, and it's a pass for sure. Oh, Addison again, another grab. Devin White on the tackle. Making it 2nd and 2. We should not have left him on the curl, man. I mean, it was like just the most obvious option. Chanel here in cover 1, playing zone coverage. There's a toss out to the left. Oh, Chanel gets tripped. White, Winfield is the last one that can get the tackle. Oh, my God. Jaquan Brisker finally gets the cut stick, but... Oh, they're going to say he didn't get in. Dameon Pierce is down at the 1. Okay, well, a great touchdown-saving tackle from Jaquan getting over at the last second. And where is Jaquan at? Okay, we're going to use Devin White. It's a run up the middle. We know it is. Tucker, not going to get in. Just got to worry about Dameon Pierce. Tucker is not that dude up the middle. He's a receiving back. He can run outside stretch plays, but Dameon Pierce is the guy that can just funnel it up the middle. 2nd and goal. Oh, it's a pass play. Watching the short out. We're all over it. Oh, but... Brandon Cooks is there for the TD. We run commit. I can't lie. We did. I mean, second and goal, man, from the 1. I feel like we had to. The run blocking has been so good. Vita Vea is like the only guy that's like getting any block sheds. Devin White's not doing a bad job either, but another score for the Texans, dropping 33 on us through 3 quarters so far. And I feel like Jaquan Brisker is the only dude on defense making a lot of plays for us. Jaquan's been fantastic, forcing that 1 fumble. Jalen Hyatt on the return. Got good blocks. Oh, man, if we got better blocks at the 2nd level, we might have been gone. But instead, we go down to 21. Baker Mayfield coming back out onto the field for another possession. And we have completely stalled. You know, it was tied 14-14 at one point. And it seems like we've stalled offensively since then. Texans have continued to score on us. They have 140 rushing yards to our 30. On this carry, Fournette has to carry like multiple defenders on his back. Picks up only 2 yards in the play. And on 2nd and 8, do we try play action? I mean, it's like, you know, does the defense even care about the run? No, they're completely dropping back. They're not worried about it at all. We're running outside. Throwing it up to Mike Evans, see if he can make a play. 1-on-1. He's close to X Factor. He does make the catch on Derek Stingley. On 1st and 10, and Mike Evans is an X Factor. He's not running a deep route this time. He's going to run a zig. Oh, my God. We're facing pressure. It's going to be incomplete. Hopefully that doesn't kill his... X Factor. Oh my God, it did. That's so brutal. 2nd and goal. Or 2nd and 10. Godwin wide open over the middle. He holds on to it. Nice grab by Godwin. Mayfield's really not having a bad game. It's just like we are making a lot of our big grabs and catches on our side of the field. And once we get to their side, it seems like we completely stall out. So 1st and 10. The run by Fournette. Get great blocks up the middle. Fournette's got a 1-on-1 with the safety. Trucks him down to the 15-yard line. Looking a lot better now after that carry. All right, we're bringing White in for a outside zone. Irv Smith on the right side to lead block. Good blocks, cutting it up. And he picks up the 1st already. Wow, nice carry by him. Making it 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. And we're going to try an inside attack. Irv Smith could be open. Otherwise, we have the option to throw it to Rashad White or Mike Evans. And, throwing underneath. Incomplete to Russell Gage. Now, I like the angle route by Rachaad White here, but they do have a lot of defenders in the area. It looks like it might be, let's see. It's zone coverage. We're going to keep Irv Smith over here. Rachaad White coming open. Oh, he held on to it, but it's down to 1. It's going to be the end of the third. All right, to start the fourth quarter, Godwin's got a zig. It looks like it might be man coverage. We're going to send Mike Evans on a fade. He's got the one-on-one. We don't have a lot of time. Mike Evans makes the grab, back left corner. I love it. That's why we got Mike Evans. I don't care if he doesn't want to resign. If we got to franchise tag him, we're going to franchise tag him because this dude is unstoppable in the end zone. But yeah, look at this. All right, so there's just nothing there. We were looking for Rachaad White on his out, and it wasn't there. And so we just lofted it up to Mike Evans one-on-one. And the DB really stood no chance if it's a one-on-one with Mike Evans there. All right, we're coming out in base 3-4. I think what we're going to do in the future is we're going to bring Jaquan down a little bit more so he can be involved in the run game, trying to get some big hits on the running backs because he is the one that's been the game wrecker. Coming down. Oh, he misses the tackle, but Shaquille Barrett finally makes it. We had... Who else was in there on that play? So, Dameon Pierce has 8 carries for 100 yards. On this run, we got everybody up the middle, and it is Chenal. Yeah, Chenal, who gets just blasted by Dameon Pierce. He gets stiff-armed into oblivion, and Jaquan comes down there. I think we're going to just kill Dameon Pierce after he gets that stiff arm off, and he just completely whiffs. And then luckily Shaq Barrett gets there and lays a hit on him, surprisingly, off a super weird angle. 2nd and 5. We're playing cover 1, a little bit risky in 3-4. I understand that. I'm looking for Addison. We're on it. Oh, one-on-one. Winfield can't make the tackle or the swat. Cannot get off the field. 1st and 10. We're in cover 3. From the 40-yard line. And they got Tucker in, so it looks like it's a pass again. We're watching the short out. And underneath, another flat route pass. A gain of only 2 yards. And, you know, Bryce Young, again, looking like a veteran. So, you know, Will Levis threw 3 interceptions. Bryce Young has 3 TDs and no picks. That is not the same performance that he had last week. Dameon Pierce getting knocked out by Joey Tryon. Finally, somebody getting a stop. 3rd and 3. We're coming out, and we're going to actually drop into cover 2. Oh, crap, we can't. We're going to drop into cover 3. Maybe at the last second. Vita Vea, can we get in there? Bryce Young's got so much time. Oh, my God. Shaq Barrett, get there. Throws it up one-on-one. Jamel Dean. We forced the incompletion, luckily. Threw it a prayer back of the end zone, and it ends up having to be a punt. But, God, that was actually kind of close to being a big play. Bryce Young had all day in the pocket, and it was just a mistake. It was a big-time mistake, just switching coverage last second. Jalen Hyde on the return. Can't break the tackle, going down at the 10-yard line. But with a 12-point deficit now, with 5.5 left, we've slowed the Texans down a little bit, kind of stopped them from just scoring every single possession. On the carry, oh, Mike Evans fumbles! Oh, my God. Wow. That might have just cost us the game off of one play. Mike Evans just made the catch for the TD on the last play when we were on offense, catching the back left corner, and we used him on, you know, a double reverse. Or I don't even know what to call that play exactly. It's like you didn't hand it off to the first dude on the sweep. You handed it off to Mike Evans. And he just like didn't even get hit that hard. He just got hit when he was about to grab it, and that was enough to force the fumble down at the 2, and we're fucked. We are. Like, you know, from the 2-yard line, man, like 5.5 minutes remaining. It's been so hard to stop them. Fake jet sweep. It's a run up the middle. Dameon Pierce. We get there. We get the big hit, this time by Callahan at 5'9". I can't believe it. All right, here's what we're doing, though. We're moving Callahan somewhere else. And we are going to put, all right, we're going to put him there. Jaquan is coming in at nickel because I need Jaquan for the run support. Eli Ricks is going to play safety. Oh, crap. I don't think we got it in time. We're bringing a man blitz again. I think it's a run by Dameon Pierce. Again, when Tucker's in, we think it's a pass. Oh, Bryce Young, one-on-one. Oh, my God. We missed the tackle. I mean, maybe should we cut stick there and try to, like, you know, bring him down by his legs? I thought a big hit on Bryce Young. We were just talking about how Bryce Young is so small, but I guess he's so small we can't make a tackle on him. That's brutal. Like, he just stumbles into the end zone. That should be a play going the other way. Like, if Mike Evans is going to fumble on the sweep, then Bryce Young should be fumbling if we're going to big hit him. But instead, he just grazes off of him and goes in for the TD. And the Texans have dropped 40 on our defense now. And we're getting just killed. Still got 5 minutes left in the game, too. And you can't fault Baker for this game. You can't. I mean, he has played relatively flawlessly. That was just a bad play. Getting Mike Evans on the sweep and just like the fumble. That was just really unlucky. We had a chance to get back into the game, and that just killed all of our momentum. But damn. Hyatt on the return breaks one tackle, going down to 30. He is, again, he's a dude that is one play away from breaking those returns like every single time. Absolutely love kind of what he brings. Now, we're going to bring him in on offense. And I feel like Gage has been eating some of his snaps. I don't like it. Actually, we gotta sub him somewhere else. We gotta sub him for Russell. And yeah, I like Jalen Hyatt more than I like Julio coming in for sure. We're sending Jalen on a straight up go. See if he can beat the safety. And I don't think, oh crap, they get pressure immediately. We gotta throw it away. Alright, we're giving Jalen Hyatt a jet touch pass. See if Mike Evans can get some good blocks for him. We got some good blockers on the left side with Irv Smith and Fournette as well. Taking it like it's a punt return or kick return. Gets 4 yards on the carry. And it's going to be 3rd and 6. And we got to convert this. I mean, otherwise the game is, definitively over. We're sending, we can't make audibles right now. Got Hyatt wide open, holds on to it, doesn't drop it. Great job. Again, I'm worried with his low catching, it is a possibility he drops catches like that. RPO with Jalen Hyatt. It's not there. We're going to hand it off to Fournette, who gets a couple yards. Again, we got to speed things up quite a bit if we have any shot of making this a game. I'm taking a shot with Mike Evans on this play. We got a little bit of time. Mike Evans has got 2 dudes on him. I don't think he's catching this. Oh, he almost could have got it off of the tip. All right, 3rd and 6 again. Hyatt could be open over the middle. Mike Evans otherwise is our corner option. Oh, we got pressure and we get sacked. Matos with his 3rd sack of the game. On Wirf's side, too. I mean, I know Wirfs isn't in. Wirfs is still out for 3 weeks, but our backup right tackle, Larry Borum, gets just absolutely killed by Matos for the 3rd time. And, yeah, no, we just eat that sack. Wait, pause again. Sorry. On 4th and 20, we're being prompted to go for it. We're going to take the shot with Mike Evans again. And it's not even letting us adjust. So we're just straight up doing 4 verts. Do we got time? Irv Smith is open. We could have got the pass off to Godwin, but Irv Smith finally gets the first down pickup, muscling his way through on 1st and 10. Again, Baker Mayfield's been fantastic in this game, man. Over the right, Russell Gage with the grab. 2 minutes remaining. Trying to get a TD, but maybe before the 2-minute warning. I'm not sure if that's possible. And, oh my God, is that a fumble? I feel like that's a... I was trying to say I feel like that's a forward pass, but, I mean, let's be honest. That went, like, sideways backwards. This is definitely a fumble. And that's the game, dude. That's the game. I mean, Yetur Gross-Matos is just a game wrecker. I mean, he already has 3 sacks, and then he forces the fumble. I mean, Larry Borum is getting killed on the right side. And you know what? I can't even be that upset. That's partially on me. We got to block with our running back. We got to block with our tight end. That has been a mismatch all game that I haven't been adjusting to. And it's on me. It's on Larry Borum. We know he's a backup at right tackle. I just got to block the tight end. I got to block the running back. I got to get some support because I just didn't think that Matos is going to go crazy like that. He's not that high of an overall. Damian Pierce on the carry. Winfield with the tackle. Just being secure, being safe, not going for a big hit. That's going to be the 2-minute warning. This game is all but over. If there's any other big plays, I'm going to show them. But otherwise, we're just going to go and skip to the stats because, yeah, this game, they're just going to run it out. Nice tackle there by Jaquan Brisker and Diabate. But Vita Vea is injured. Oh, my God, man. We cannot get a break. And this season is starting to look like it's going down the tank, like, very quickly. I mean, we got our first win in the last game, but things are just falling apart by the play. Addison with another grab. We did slow him down finally. Holden Bryce Young did 240 total passing yards so far, but I mean, 8 grabs for 162. I mean, he had like 150 of those in the first half, it feels like. They're just chewing clock and strong. And they're going to do another run with Damian Pierce, and Devin White and Jaquan are there for the tackle. And Vita Vea has broken ribs. So, our only dude that can really shed a block is out for a couple weeks. And so I don't know who we're playing next week, but it might get real ugly. They're going to run it again out to the right. No need to call a timeout because this game is definitively over. Good tackle by Devin White. And, oh man, okay, that's the last play of the game. They're not going to snap it again, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at the stats. Looking at the stats for the game, Baker with a very good performance, 2 TDs, no picks, 260 passing yards on 30 attempts, and Bryce Young with an even better game. You know, Bryce Young with an even better game, 19 completions on 27 attempts, 240 passing yards, and 3 TDs, no picks. Dameon Pierce, 14 carries for 120 yards. I mean, what can you say? The dude averaged almost a first down per play. Had one fumble by Jaquan Brisker, but Sean Tucker also with a fumble. But even Tucker had 7 yards per carry. Rashad White did a good job off of his 2 carries. Leonard Fournette struggled, but the blocking was really bad again. With, Larry Borman instead of Tristan Wirfs, that affected things for sure. Jordan Addison just killed us. 8 catches for 162 yards, 2 TDs. I mean, went absolutely insane. And why not? I mean, he was probably the best receiver in the class. Irv Smith with 5 catches for 92 yards, a very solid performance. Mike Evans with 4 grabs for 84 in the TD. He did a good job. I would have liked to see even more catches out of him. But, I mean, there were a lot of times where he got open and we just didn't have time to make the throw. Jarvis Landry, 33 yards. Chris Godwin, 30. Russell Gage, 20. Hyatt, only 2 grabs for 18. Any other things? Not really. Defensively, Jaquan with 10 tackles, doing a great job. And he is kind of like the light on the defense along with Devin White right now. Just another dude that's just stepping up. And 2 tackles for loss. Diabate also with 2 tackles for loss. Jamel Dean, I was looking at sacks. We didn't get a single sack. I mean, that's bad, man. No sacks, no picks. I mean, we had 2 forced fumbles, from our 2 playmakers, Devin White and Jaquan Brisker, but everything else is looking real bad right now. After the game, we have 2 upgrades. Surprisingly, one is for Larry Borum. After giving up 3 sacks, actually 4 if you count the strip sack, to Yetur Gross-Matos, he is getting an upgrade, and hopefully this will make him be a somewhat competitive tackle, as he gets +1 to lead block, +1 to pass block power, and +2 to run block power, getting him up to a 68 overall. And then Mike Evans gets an upgrade, which is great to see as well. We're going to upgrade his physical, because why not? Just get his overall a little bit higher. And that's going to boost his catch and traffic release, short route, and stiff arm. All right, looking at the injury to Vita Vea, he is going to be out for 3 more weeks after this week. Tristan Wirfs is still going to be out for 2 more weeks. 2 of some of our most important players on the team in the trenches, like without a doubt. Like they're our best offensive and defensive linemen, and they're going to be out for 3 more weeks. So that is a huge blow. Again, giving up 40, having 21 points, giving up a ton of sacks on the right side. You could clearly tell the effect that not having Tristan Wirfs had. And anyways, thank you guys for watching. It was a really interesting game nonetheless. Next week we're going to be playing against the Jags. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you have not already, and peace, you guys.